looking at like 186, 8750 at least. But we're looking at like 100 and actually until shut up. 100 and like 86, 87,000. I'm like, once it's all said and done, I'm gonna give you the real numbers. But our preliminary quotes that are coming in. Now, I want you to hear what I just said. Okay. 180, $200,000. Okay, hear me out. Just hear me out. It's a lot of money. I know. 200,000 is a lot of money, right? But $200,000 to build, God, listen to me, from the ground up, a restaurant with a swimming pool and a dance floor and a lounge and a bar. Okay, you can't even look in that direction in America for $200,000. It just don't work. It's just not it. 200 G's to build from scratch. In America, that 200 would easily, for what we're building, 1.2, easily. Easily 1.2 million. We're doing it for about 100, 200,000. Man, ain't that great? And let me tell you the biggest piece of news. This is what we get all shout on right here. Zero financing. Zero financing. I don't need not one bank. Jesus is my bank. Isn't that something? Not one bank. I don't need not one loan. I said, man, God, you sure be looking out for me, man. Ooh, you sure be looking out for your boy. I appreciate it. God be like, I'm gonna do you a solid. Not only I'm gonna let you build a restaurant, when you said you wanted to build, you wasn't making no more restaurants, you weren't doing no more restaurants, but I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna combine. Tell your son I said, what's up? He said, I'm gonna combine your, cause y'all remember I had that little, I had that little thing. I said, what I said, I'm gonna open up me a little chicken shack when I get bored by the side of the road. That's what I said. I'm gonna do a little chicken shack by the side of the road. Where I know it was gonna be this side of the road. I know it was gonna be this little chicken shack. Okay. Yeah, I'm in a fantastic position. That's what I'm saying. I've been told y'all this. I'm like, bro, I can't pass this up. I've been told y'all this. Even if I do it and lose everything, which is a possibility, I could start this and honey, and lose it all. Everything I invested. I keep a cool $100,000 in one account. I got it in my I think it's more than $100,000. It's like two something. But I keep a 100 to myself, just in case everything go left. And not that I'm expecting it to, but I heard Oprah said she did that one time. She said she keeps, I think she said like $2 million in case she just keeps it in one account in case she ever gets broke or something happens. It's like a safety net thing, I guess, that you always keep, a little something in a little savings or something like that. You ain't gotta have 100,000 in your savings. It's just that, I'm an entrepreneur, so I got that. What's the breakdown for the home included? Well, I'm not doing the home anymore. The home, I was gonna do the house. But remember what I told you? Everything that you know and love about America, remove it. The first thing in my mind, because I didn't know about it like that. That's why I'm here, to learn the lay of the land. The first thing I said when I got here is I was like, when we said we was gonna do, is I gotta have a place to stay, right? What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to Bali and build a restaurant and live out of a hotel? No, I gotta have a house. I gotta have a place to stay. So that was the inspiration for building the house. It didn't dawn on me. I never knew that, in Bali, there are tens of thousands of villas, houses, apartments all over Bali. Bali, literally 90% of the industry is tourism, right? So you can get great homes at great deals. You can buy one, or you could lease one, or you could rent one for a year, or whatever the case may be. So initially when I first got here, I was thinking, okay, when we first came up with the idea, I said I need a place to stay. Like, think about it this way. If you were living in Indonesia and you were coming to America to build a restaurant, where you gonna stay? Where you gonna stay, right? So in your mind, you would say, well, I should build a house on this land that I got. Not realizing that I guess I just don't need to, right? There are plenty of places all over. If you look on Airbnb, like just go to Airbnb and look up, Bali. I don't even look up 15,000 places. You know what I mean? So it's like it's plentiful here. So I might do that. The only thing though, let me tell you really what I want to do. And this is where me and the Lord gonna have to have a real good conversation. God, can you hear me? I'm gonna do what you want me to do, but I just want you to hear my request. I really, I really want to start a garden. I got a garden. I have to. I have to plant trees, fruit trees, and I have to garden. I have to, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I must. So I don't know what the Lord is doing with this, because I'm like, and I better be careful asking about gardening before I end up owning a farm or something. That's how God works. When you said you wanted to hear the whole farm and you got animals, deal with it. Okay. Well, that's the thing. Well, here's the thing with the towers, right? Why do you use the towers? You use the towers because you're in America. There's not a lot of space. You can put the towers inside the house and keep it away from the elements. And third, I'm in Bali. It's sunny and 85 degrees every single day. It rains every single day, at least a sprinkle. Most days you get at least a sprinkle. Some days you get torrential downpours. It's the perfect weather to grow just about anything. It's the perfect weather to grow just about anything. So, I don't know. I really want a garden, right? And I'm like, I want a garden in my house. But then I have to go find a house and do all the things and build it or buy one that's already built. And I'm gonna be very honest with you. I don't know if I'm up for the building from the ground up. Girl, after going through this, I'm like, girl, she enough. Commercial is enough. You said you want to limit trees and etc., but you never said where. There you go, Bali's a place. I agree. Sounds like an investment. Investment in what? What am I investing in? No, I did not. Have you located the land? Have I located what land? The heck those restaurants using for greens? Some stuff, thinking stuff. But you can't grow collard greens in subtropical weather. You do realize that, right? Grow on the roof of the restaurant. Now that's a really great idea. That's a really great idea. And I could do that. But what I want to do, can I just paint the picture? Saturday morning, I went outside, I picked fresh chamomile flowers from the garden. They're there for the pollinators. I bring the flowers into the house, I give them a rinse, I throw them into a kettle with some hot water. I go back outside, I pull one of those calamansi limes off the tree. As I go back into the house, there's a little smooth jazz, a little Eric Darius playing on the speaker. I pour a cup of tea and lightly sweeten it with cane sugar, and then I squeeze a bit of lime inside. And I take out my iPad and I write down today's recipes, whatever we're gonna do for the day, in between sips and the constant hum of the alto saxophone in rhythm in the background. And I'm gonna smoke some short ribs. And in order to smoke the short ribs, I need some fresh thyme and a Scotch bonnet pepper. So I grab a basket, go outside into my yard and pick the peppers I want, pick up some fresh thyme, maybe some herbs, and a scallion or two, and going back in and knock myself out. Right? That's what I see.